Hi friends, how are you all? Hope you are staying home, okay? Don't go out, follow the government rules. Fine? Lockdown period, coronavirus everywhere, and now we are going to study our new chapter, chapter 9, that is human health and diseases. So let's begin with this chapter. What is health? Health is defined as the physical, mental, and social well-being of an individual. What does health states? It states that it is the physical, mental and social well-being of an individual. Now what do you mean by physical well-being? Physical means physically fit, strong enough. Okay. Mental fitness. What is this mental fitness? Now suddenly if there is an exam announced, so those who have studied from the beginning, they won't be under much of stress. But those who have not studied, who have enjoyed all their whole study time, they will be under tremendous pressure. Kal exam hai, kya hoga? Mujhe kuch nahi aata, mera padhai nahi hua. Okay, so here mentally fit means no matter what the condition is or stress is, we are able to cope up with it. Okay, social well-being. Now social well-being defines as a person who is having enough friends, who is traditional, who is happy-go, okay, who is going around very well. Now that is called as social well-being. Now all these things, the physical fitness, the mental fitness, the social well-being of an individual are responsible for the health of the person. Okay, so what affects the health of the person, or let's say what are the factors that are affecting the health? Now let's go through them one by one and we'll see what they are. Now the first one are diet habits. Second is our lifestyle. Then our social environment. Then comes the kind of work we do for our living. Then the state of mind, genetic information, our physical environment and economic conditions of the individual. Now these are some of the factors I have listed here which affect the health of the individual. Now let's see one by one. The first factor are diet habits. A person who is eating healthy, who is taking all the nourishment or the nutrients that are required, he is healthy. A person who is eating enough but is not eating all, or he is not taking all the nutrients required, so his health will be affected. Okay. The second thing, our lifestyle. Now what is the meaning of lifestyle? Kya hum fashion karte jate hain wo lifestyle? Not of course. Okay. So what is this lifestyle? Lifestyle refers to if a person is sedentary, who is always sitting and ordering, wo apni jagah se hilta hi nahi, alasi kind of lifestyle, a lazy fellow. Okay, so this matters a lot. If a person is having a sedentary lifestyle, definitely his health will be affected. Whereas a person who is physically active, his health will be good. So this is the second factor which is affecting the health of the individual. The third factor, our social environment, the surrounding, okay, the kind of place in which we are living, the family, okay, the let's say the kind of environment where we have a lot of good atmosphere, the happy kind of atmosphere. Okay, so that matters a lot, our social environment. If whole day we are living in an environment which is very stressful, where we are seeing all the neighbors fighting, okay, there is all types of gali galoj going on, so that is definitely going to affect our health. The next factor is the kind of work we do for our living. Now what is this? Now this is most important. What we see is this factor is responsible for the deteriorating of our health. Now what is this? the kind of work we do. For example, we see that some of the people, they are working in factories which is having a lot of noise, or some people, they work in the road construction industry, or they work in some building construction industry. Now they're all exposed to the high levels of noise or the dust particles and everything. So here we are going to see that the kind of work environment is also going to play a role in the health or maintaining our health. Next is the state of mind. Now what is our state of mind? Are we all the time taking it easy, or are we all the time in the stress conditions? Okay, क्या होगा आगे, कैसे होगा, मेरा इतना सारा पढ़ाई रह गया है, ये नीट के एग्जाम क्लियर होगा कि नहीं? Okay, so all that is the state of mind. So that is going to play a very important role in our health. Next is genetic information. Now what is this genetic information? For example, let's say that the parents, they have some genes in them, they are let's say they are deformed. Okay, so if such genes are passed on to their children, we are going to see that the children are not going to be healthy. They are going to have some or the other form of abnormalities or deformities in them. So this genetic information is very important. Okay, that is also going to affect our health. Then comes our physical environment, the kind of environment in which we are living, the state, whether it is clean, whether it is tidy, whether we are maintaining cleanliness everywhere. Now that is going to matter a lot. And lastly, the economic condition of the individual. Now when we say the economic condition, why it becomes so necessary for maintaining the health, or how does it becomes a factor which is affecting health? Let's say, for example, if the economic condition of a person or individual is not so good, he is not able to purchase good things, he is not able to eat good food, he is not able to get good water or clean water, okay, he is not going to have a clean environment. So if a person is financially not so sound, definitely his health will also be affected. So here what we are seeing is these are some of the factors which we have listed which are responsible for affecting health. So what we should do to maintain our health in a proper condition? Because there goes a saying, if wealth is lost, nothing is lost. But if health is lost, everything is lost. So what we should do to maintain our health? The first thing we can do, or let's list out these things. The first thing we can do is maintain hygiene or hygiene conditions. Second thing, have good food and clean water. Third thing, do yoga or exercise. Okay, so what we can do to maintain our health is maintain hygienic conditions. Now what do you mean by hygiene conditions or hygienic conditions? Wash our hands properly, keep our surrounding clean. Okay, when you're coughing, close your mouth. Okay, so all these are hygienic conditions. Have good food and clean water. Having good food doesn't mean going to 5-star hostels, 5-star hotels and having food there. Or clean water doesn't mean all the time buying the Bisleri water. Okay, good food refers to the complete food which has got all the nutrients. Clean water, the water which is not infested, which is filtered. Okay, so that is clean water. And of course, do yoga or some exercises. Now these will keep us physically active. They will not make our life sedentary. Now here we were telling about the lifestyle, right? So here doing yoga or exercises will keep us physically active, and that will also help us to be stress free. Fine. So I hope you have understood what is health, what is the definition of health, what are the factors that are affecting health, and how do we maintain our health. So what we have listed here is only a few factors. Okay.